Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking today's Dreaded Rose report. You know, there's a feeling that the recent article on Ring of Honor that was on WWE's.com website, they've been edited out, reflecting, to reflect Punk being gone. But the impression given was that the original piece was a lot more Punk heavy. They were proud of him. But, the official WWE Network launch will happen February 24th, right after Raw goes off the air. Now, remember, fans, that it's actually it's going to be time to sign up, log in, and view the content that morning at 9 a.m. So, what they're giving you is time to, after Raw, they don't want you to take your attention away from Raw. Go in there and sign up and get going on it. Now, a lot of computers have this little adapter, maybe like Apple TV, or there's another little adapter that goes in your HD TV if you have an the high definition HMD, what the hell is it? HDMI input, and you plug that into there, and you can broadcast your through Wi-Fi your laptop computer, desktop computer over to that little adapter, and then you can watch WWE Network on your TV. It only costs like $35. Some of them are $35. Some of them is $55. You can find cheap from $35. And the Apple TV, I think, is up to about $99. But anyway, it picks up the Wi-Fi signal, and you can watch it on TV. Other than that, hey, there's a feeling that. So when you get done with Raw, don't expect to go right to the network and start watching, the network stuff right after that. I don't know what they'll have on there. Maybe it's telling you at 9 o'clock. Also noted that a disclaimer will be before a Chris Benoit match on the network. Yeah, he'll be on there, but the disclaimer will likely say something about these are sports entertainment characters. They won't say anything about the Benoit family tragedy, though. You're supposed to forget that, but man, that's hard to forget. Whew. And there is apparently more to come with the Sheamus versus Ryback feud, possibly a match at WrestleMania 30. But, Ryback, they got to stop that guy from losing so much. You can't. There's burying him. WWE has sent out a brand new commercial for March 3rd Raw to the All-State Arena in Chicago. And there's no mention of CM Punk. Well, anyway, they got Brock and Batista and, others on there, but the usual suspects. Nothing about Punk. While Brock is not scheduled to return to TV for several weeks, though, there's strong speculation he's going to be appearing at the Elimination Chamber in his hometown of Minneapolis. And normally, when a wrestler is wrestling in their hometown, wherever it is, they usually just mistreat them something fierce there. I don't know why. PWI Insider confirms that there are plans for Extreme Rules to be held in Seattle at one point, but now they plan to do instead of a West Coast loop, they want to, around Extreme Rules, they want to, some unknown reason, do an East Coast loop, which causes Extreme Rules now to be moved to New Jersey. WWE officials decided to do a Seattle pay-per-view at a later date. With the recent WWE.com article about Ring of Honor, RHO teased a big announcement coming up, and there's speculation that Ring of Honor TV may be coming to the WWE Network. That is not happening, and so far there hasn't been any talks, but WWE is not going to be putting out a non-WWE owned promotion and content on its network. But if there's money to be made, and Ring of Honor's got some money, maybe they can buy. This is Max, by the way. He thinks I'm always talking to him, and he tries to get me to shut up after a while. You could do it easily by hitting mute. But anyway, what it is, if they probably won't go with other, independent things. Of course, they wouldn't be competing against each other on the network. Hell, as long as you're buying the $9.99, you're all right. But if they'll look and see in the first 6 months, whether people renew and can continue, or how many they get signed up, and then probably, if it's not as good as their expectations, put in a Ring of Honor and then have all them people join in. Watch it. We'll see. WWE TV News has revealed several planned WWE DVDs and Blu-ray sales that will begin once it gets closer to WrestleMania 30. All right, now here's some things that's coming up that is probably going to be really good deals. I don't have any prices on this, but the Walmart stores have an dedicated Road to WrestleMania 30 section with about 40 to 50 DVD titles, such as Walmart's exclusives, 2-packs, and top sellers of 2013. Normally they go down about, I'm not saying they're going to be $5. Normally they're around an odd number, $4.98 or something. WWE, you never see a 99 in Walmart on anything. Just to let you know. Best Buy is expected to have a dedicated Road to WrestleMania 30 section with about 30 or 40 titles. It's going to be including ones at $5 each, $9.99 each, or $12.99 for Blu-ray 2-packs. FYE Trans World will have about 24 or 36 titles on sale and a free gift with purchase, a Daniel Bryan foam finger. So if you feel like dancing, you could dance like Miley Cyrus with that thing. Probably won't be that big, but just starting, aren't you? Anyway, Target stores are planning a WrestleMania-themed toy, apparel, and DVD sale, and possibly a Target exclusive exclusive WrestleMania 30 DVD. We'll see how that goes. And Kmart, not to forget about them, and Toys R Us, and other stores are going to have similar sales promotions. Okay, Titus O'Neil, Mark Henry will be hosting WrestleMania Reading Challenge in Oakland, California today. And Tyson Kidd and Natalia were taking dance lessons from dancer and model April Mitchell Ross in Florida last night. Apparently, future Total Diva episode. And another question has been revealed for the WWE Countdown show on the WWE Network. This time, WWE wants to know who is the most magnificent manager in history. And here's the options. I don't know what they mean by magnificent. I don't know. That's just a weird word to use. But anyway, no certain order. Bobby the Brain Heenan, Jimmy Hart, Captain Lou Albano, J.J. Dillon, Sensational Sherry, Scary Sherry, whatever you want to call her, Classy Freddie Blassie, Miss Elizabeth, Paul Bear, Paul Heyman, Mr. Fuji. Austin Aries, by the way, I changed the channel. Austin Aries currently featured in a 2-page spread in Naked Food magazine. I always have my food naked. I don't like coats and t-shirts on my food at all. Announced for next week's episode of Impact Wrestling is Bully Ray versus Mr. Anderson in, believe it or not, a casket match. Chris Sabin taking on, says here, Velvet Sky. And more on the MVP versus Dixie Carter power struggle. And by the way, our condolences, big time, goes out to Michael Cole for the loss of his father. Thomas Coulthard passed away late Friday at the age of 74 after a battle with cancer. He worked as a U.S. state trooper for 26 years while living in Millbrook, New York. He lived in Hudson, Florida when he passed away. All right, WWE stock, if you got any of that, closed out today at $22.70 per share. And according to a person close to the international wrestling star, Prince Devitt, he has not made up his mind on signing a WWE deal. The contract has been offered and should be decided on, before a month is over. I don't know why they're so excited about him, but also noted before a few months back that Dustin Rhodes, or Goldust, whatever you want to call him, is starring in a new movie called Meet Me There. Goldust noted on Twitter that he's going to be giving out some fans chances to attend the movie premiere with him in New Orleans during WrestleMania week. The premiere is going to be, I guess it's going to be taking place April 4th, and more details are coming out on that later. I haven't heard too much about that lately. You okay? You all right? Yeah. All right. PWI Insider reports that Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, which is scheduled to be released this summer and features WWE superstar Batista as Drax the Destroyer, Will have a sequel released in 2016. May 6th is the rumored release date. Can you imagine that? Putting out a movie before you find out how the first one is even going to do. Beth Phoenix, she confirmed, believe it or not, the news that she and Edge welcomed their first baby into the world a few weeks back. Yep, they're together. I don't know if you knew that. Congrats to Edge, the rated R, and becoming the greatest dad, she says, and a kid could ever ask for. Christian and his wife also welcomed in a new child within the past few months. So that's what he's been doing with his time off. Boy. And WWE's Best of Raw and SmackDown 2013 DVD and Blu-ray is going to be hosted by Josh Matthews. All right, this is kind of strange. Palm Tree Books sent the following out today. February 5th, it says. This ain't 5th. Well, they sent it out 2 days ago. Author L. Ann Carrington dared to be different when she burst into the literary scene in 2010 with The Cruiserweight, her first wrestling-based novel in 4-part series. The Cruiserweight series' third book, Class Act, was named 2013 Sports Book of the Year by Turning the Pages book, whoever that is. But anyway, Mrs. Carrington takes her interest in sports entertainment a little bit further with Billy Kidman, the shooting star. It's an unauthorized non-fiction account of the former Cruiserweight star, soon to be released by Florida-based independent publisher Palm Tree Books. I don't know why she picked on him, but maybe he knows her. And happy birthday to former WWF jobber. Do you guys remember the old-timers out there? Rusty Brooks. He used to get the crap beat out of him every show. He always wrestled a big name, and we knew then he was going to lose. Mario Mancini was the same way. We knew he was going to lose. But we watched. Anyway, he turns 55 years old, and two-time AJPW Tag Team Champion Kim Duck, 66. This is odd here. Today in 1992, the wrestling world lost former WCW, NWA, and WWF competitor Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer at just the age of 32 years old. That's terrible. Interestingly, a young wannabe wrestler by the name of Mark Calloway approached Sawyer, asking Sawyer to train him and to become a professional fighter. After Calloway had paid Sawyer, he taught the young man how to start a match and then skipped town the next day with his money. Oh, by the way, Calloway would go on to appear in WWE and F as The Undertaker. Thanks for clicking, you guys. We gotta go.